Welcome to the ultimate game of games, the Tournament of Champions, the definitive test of strength, wit, and teamwork. This is the Troop 251 Patrol Olympics 2026. Competing this year are defending champions, the Mechanized Warrior Patrol. Hoping to break their 3-year title drought, the Biohazard Bacon Patrol. Looking to secure their first win are the Fire-Breathing Ducky Patrol. And finally, hoping to stage an incredible comeback, the Swell Pancake Patrol. Our first event is called Hoop Rollers. Teams have 2 minutes to roll a tennis ball down a path to their colored hula hoop. If it stops inside, they retrieve it and earn points. Next is Perfect Pass. The same hoops are randomly laid on the course, and players must catch a dodgeball thrown to them while standing inside their hoop. Catch it, and they earn points. Teams can steal by standing in other teams' hoops after they've retrieved all of their own. On to week 2, and it's all eyes here. Adept Perception has our teams visualizing a set distance of 25 feet away, then must throw a beanbag to various other distances as they are called out. Next is an old favorite, Ultimate Frisbee Bowling. Our teams are split in two, throwing a frisbee back and forth to knock cups off the table between them. Weather delay, we have a strong wind gust coming in disrupting play. Let's see that again. Nice try, but Mother Nature is not on your team. On to week 3, and the weather continues to disrupt play, this time forcing the teams inside. Game 1 is head, shoulders, knees, toes, cup, and our players are using their quick reflexes to pick up the cup on command. Ooh, that's going to be a tough call, so this play is under review. Let's take a look at the replay. And it looks like the Swell Pancakes have it. Next up is Slow Your Roll. Teams must control ping pong balls rolled by a teammate down a slightly declining table using only the wind from a straw. The goal is to have them land in the cup at the end of the table. Bonus points if you sink it in the smaller center cup.
Wrong, Mech, pick a square!
Then it's the Underground Pass. Teams must navigate a secret path by crossing one team at a time and one square at a time until the correct path is chosen. Concentration is key to seeing how others have crossed the path and failed before you.
Pancake gets a point!
And if you thought there were bye weeks in the Patrol Olympics, you'd be wrong. Week 4, we have an away game at Roosevelt. First up is Flick the Shoe. Teams line up and one player at a time flick their foot in the air, hoping to land their shoe upright on the table in front of them. Shoes on their side or upside down are worth no points. Then it's the Frisbee Gaga catch. Teams line up 15 feet away from a Gaga pit and toss a Frisbee to one teammate who remains in the Gaga pit. This is the only player on their team allowed to retrieve the Frisbee, so accuracy is key to prevent delays on the field. The Mechanized Warriors failed to send any players on this trip, so they receive no points this week. On to a new week, and we begin with Cup Control. Teams have 2 minutes to retrieve cups one at a time from their opponents' tables, hoping to have the most cups at the end of the round. But be sure to prioritize your own cups that have been taken, as they are worth 2 points, and other teams are worth 1. Then it's Pretty Windy. Teams inflate a balloon, then let the air out to blow cups off a table. Some teams learning quickly that a fuller balloon doesn't always mean more cups. Next is the Water Cannon Cup Drop. Like Ultimate Frisbee Bowling, teams have to knock all 10 cups off the table, but this time using water collected and shot out of water cannons. Then it's Sponge Fill Relay. Teams must fill up their sponges with water on one end of the course, then run to the other end to float a ping pong ball out of their pitchers.
Bacon is first!
On to the final week, and we begin with Water Cannon Relay. Our teams use the same cannons from last week to shoot water into buckets held by their teammates, then use that water to float a ping pong ball out of their pitchers. Then it's the Bucket Brigade, where our teams must fill up a cup with water at one end of the course, then transfer it to a second player at midfield. That player will then transfer it to a third player, who will then pour it into their pitchers. Next is Take Flight. Our teams must learn to play badminton and hit their birdie into a bucket held by their teammate. Their teammate can move around but must stay inside their designated square, then rotate to the next player, whether they catch it or not. Finally, the ultimate game of chance, Roll the Dice. Teams roll a die 12 inches off the surface of a table. Teams are ranked based on highest to lowest roll. Ties will re-roll until none remain. After 6 weeks of intense competition, who will take home the gold and the glory and become the winner of the Patrol Olympics 2026? Let's find out. In 4th place with 78 points, the Fire-Breathing Ducky Patrol. In 3rd place with 109 points, the Mechanized Warrior Patrol. In 2nd place with 114 points, the Swell Pancake Patrol. Which means taking home the gold for the 3rd time with 128 points, the Biohazard Bacon Patrol.